Hello, welcome to Bars and Bells. My name's Lauren,
And my name is Ian.
and tonight is our Strength and Swings class. Follow along. All you'll need is yourself, maybe a kettlebell or dumbbell if you'd like, and a little space. So, and
Drink of water or Kleenex.
yes,
handy.
yeah,
Make
sometimes
sure
you need a
everything's taken
Kleenex.
care of.
So last week we were going to do some very similar stuff to last week and a little different conditioning at the end. Warming up, getting into our squat mobility and some core, getting into some get-ups, and then followed by some squats and push-ups for our conditioning piece. And then carries to finish up because that's what we've been doing every Thursday. At the end, it's been awesome.
Get that strength fired
Excellent.
up.
Let's stay where we are or seated, however you are more comfortable, and breathe. We're going to breathe, and then we're going to warm up. Hands on belly. Let's try to breathe in and out through our nose. 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. As you take that inhale, trying to breathe in and fill the belly. Shoulders and chest should be quiet and level here. 2 more rounds. Inhale for 5. Exhale. And 1 more. And exhale. Excellent. From here, maybe you have to move a little bit, Ian.
I might just lay here.
He's very comfortable.
Okay.
Into our wrists.
Great.
Interlocking hands. Let's start with a roller coaster. So just coaster those wrists a little bit. You can let it go into your elbows if you'd like. Can you coaster the other way? Can you? Yeah, don't make fun. You can't.
No, it wasn't a make fun laugh.
Okay. Arms extend from here. Elbows circles. Sorry, we just did some handstands, making us a little kooky. As we do these elbow circles, our arms are out at about 45. Our palms flip over and graze our shoulders. Palms then flip and rotate open. One last time that same direction. And then let's switch directions. Away from you, pulling in towards ears, and out, rotating as you come around those corners. Last one. Great. Let that go. Roller coaster. Some shoulders. Take one hand behind your head and one hand up behind your back. From here, extend and reach to the ceiling and the floor. Rotate through and around through T position and alternate. Other ones behind your back, other ones behind your head. Reach to the floor, pull those shoulders down, rotate around. Couple more times, taking your time, really reaching, and maybe that rotation in and out feels really good when you're in that T position. Oh, pulling those shoulders down, or maybe it doesn't, and listen to that. Last one. And then something just for fun. Could you take your arms overhead and make one arm go forward and one arm go backwards? This just reminded me of our roller coaster for some reason. Now, could you switch that? Last one. How'd you do, Ian?
Better than usual.
Good. Back to our bear again. So seated on the floor, hands are behind us, knees are wide, hips open. From here, just learn your internal and external rotation on your femur. Taking a single leg and letting it gently rotate in, but not shifting weight to that other butt cheek. And then open up that hip, prying it open. Same thing other side. Internally rotate, and then pry that hip open. Other leg again, back to that first leg, internally rotating, no tipping or twisting, and opening up. And other side, internally rotating, and then opening up. Great, let's sit up tall. Arms are extended out front of us, chest is big. Low back is nice and extended. If you need to sit up on a couple cushions, go ahead. Push those knees away from each other. Pry your chest big. Use your own power to push open those hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then slowly relax. From here, let's flip over and just do a couple peaks and valleys, and then we'll come to those hips one more time. Hands will find the floor. Peaks and valleys are your down dog version, so tucking your toes, lifting your hips up, pushing your butt back, maybe taking the dog for a walk, bending one knee, straightening the other, breathing, and then we'll come through, squeezing our glutes and coming up to our valley, pulling our shoulders down, not cranking on our low back, keeping our butt tight. Same thing, tuck toes, brace abs, pull yourself back up. Pushing heels down, trying to push chest through. One last time to your valley, butt squeezes and come through, toes untuck, shoulders pull down. And pull yourself out of that just to all fours. We're going to do our hip circles from our 4 position here. Hands are under shoulders, knees are under our hips. We're first going to kick our ceiling and then go in through a full circle. So, gripping the floor, tucking your abs or bracing your abs and core, slowly take a leg and kick the ceiling. Check in that most kicked point. Make sure you're not arching through your low back, but you're keeping your core braced. Now, start rotating that leg in its socket like you're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. Open up that knee and hip, but keep your hips and shoulders level. Knee's going to pull around towards your elbow, and then underneath you, and back to where you got it. Let's do the same side, same direction one more time. Kick the ceiling, pause, check in, retuck. Start the rotation open. Keep trying to pry open, keeping that knee bent. Open, open, knee comes towards elbow, comes underneath the body, and rests. Same thing, other leg. Grip the floor, tuck the hips a little bit, kick towards the ceiling. Don't arch that back. Start the rotation in its socket. I'll tell you in a second. Keep rotating around. Knee comes towards that elbow and underneath. Tuck hips, kicking towards the ceiling, firing up that glute. You should feel that butt cheek in this point, not that low back. Start rotating in its socket. Keep rotating. Knee comes towards elbow and back under. Whew. Shake that off for a second. Yes, it does. All right, we're going to, small adjustment there. Our wrists okay. We're going to go back up one more time to our down dog there. So tucking toes, lifting back up, and then I want you to come out into your plank-like position. So you might have to walk forward a little bit, keep your hips high. From here, we're going into our lizard. Our right foot is going to come up beside our right hand, pulling our shoulders down, trying to keep weight through more of our feet than into our wrists right now, letting that hip open up a little bit. 3, 2, put that foot back to where you got it and switch feet. Other foot comes up, tries to get beside your hand. Spine is long, back leg straight, opening up in that hip. Switch, other foot again. If you want, that femur rotates open in its socket. Maybe a bit of a push up there, but don't get into that chicken neck. And then push back up and switch. No chicken neck, Ian. There you go. Same thing, other side. Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Great. Put that foot back and then just lower back down to all fours. Take a second off your wrists. Shake it out. Adjust. We have to do our hips the other way now. So back to all fours. This time our knee is going to come towards our elbow. Keep that neutral spine. Knee comes pulling towards elbow. Then the leg lifts open to the side. Again, don't twist. From here, turn that lock in a key as that femur rotates around the circle, scraping all the way to kicking the ceiling out the back, and then pulling that knee and hip underneath. Repeat. Tail to the ceiling there. Lift out to the side. Turn that femur in its socket all the way around the circle. Watch that low back out the back. Squeeze the butt. Pull it underneath. Excellent. Other leg. Knee towards elbow. Lifts out to the side. Rotates in its socket, scraping out that whole circle. Around to the back. Tuck hips. Pull that leg through. Lift it to the side. Turn it in its socket. All the way around. To the top. And pull hip underneath. Whew. Let's shake that out and stand up any way you'd like there. Excellent. We're going to warm up our squats / ankles and some core. Ian, I forgot to get my Kleenex.
The Kleenex. I'll be back.
Assistance. All right, squat ankle warm up first. Give you my side profile here. Standing on 2 feet, feet a little narrower right under your hips. Roll up onto your toes, keeping your legs nice and straight. And then, excuse me, slow descent down. Allergies. Rolling back up onto toes, keeping everything nice and straight. Knees are straight, butt is squeezed, hips are tucked. Just slowly lower to your heels again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, heels stay down. Knees will push forward into your skier squat. Knees are pushing forward. Toes are heavy. Heels are heavy. Push those knees over a little bit. 3, 2, stay with those knees over and just roll up to your toes and roll back down. And roll up to your toes and roll back down. And then extend the knees. Roll up onto toes just with straight legs. Hold. 3, 2, slowly lower. Putting all those together, rolling up onto toes. Knees are going to bend into that squat. Getting low, trying to stay up on your toes all the way to your low. Knees are going to softly land on the floor with or without assistance from your hands. Squeeze your butt, extend your hips through. Untuck your toes and sit back. Nice. Feeling that ankle stretch there. Squeeze your glutes, extend your hips up. Tuck your toes. Rock back to that low squat. Heels on the floor, chest is up. Stand up, keeping those heels heavy. One more time. Lift up on toes. Slowly lower through your squat. Knees touch the floor. Soft landing, pushing your hips through. Extend. Untuck toes. Sit down. Whew. Here we go. Up with butts. Tuck toes. Rock back to find your heels with control. Keep your heels down, your knees pushing over, your chest is lifted, and up. Excellent. We're going to get into our plank here.
For that high plank, fold or hinge. Today, let's hinge. Hinging to the floor in that forward fold. Hinging on hips, keeping the shins vertical and the spine long. Bend your knees when you need to. And slowly walk out to your high plank position. From here, what's up?
Squeeze your butts. Brace your abs for that punch. Pull the floor together underneath you. Get ready to squat with that nice tight core for another 5 seconds. 5. I can't move you. 4. I can't move you. 3, 2. And then coming back up via that hinge again, like Ian said, pushing hips back, slight knee bend, extend at the hips. Great. Stand up tall. All right, our second position fondues. These are fun. We are going to take it wide into our second position, toes slightly out. From here, before we begin, tuck your hips under. We're going to slide into our toaster. So sliding down into our toaster, knees are pushing out. Just shift your weight over one knee, straightening the other leg if you could. Stay low, shift your weight over the other leg, straightening that leg. Back to center, staying low in your toaster. Shift over one leg and try to transfer your weight 100%. Hold. in that bent position. 3, 2, put that foot down, slide low through to the other side. Try to transfer weight 100%. 3, 2, come back to center, stand up out of this. Extend, straighten the knees, tall. We're gonna do the same thing, add a little extra balance. Tuck hips, slide down, shift weight over one side, transfer weight 100%. Straighten the knee, maybe roll up to the toe. Find a balance up there, hold. 3, 2, control lower. Bend the knee over the toe. Place the other leg down, shift across. Knee over toe. Transfer weight. Fully extend. Roll up to your toe. 3, 2, 1. Control the down. Bend the knee. One more time each side. Transfer over. Transfer weight. Extend the knee. Roll up. Hold. 5. When I think I could get to the top, I try to grow even more. 2, 1. Control down. Bend knee. Last transfer over. Point. Extend. Roll up. Hold. 3, 2. Control down. Bend knee. Transfer to center. Stand up out of that second. Whew. Great.
Still a favorite.
Still a favorite. All right. Down into our hollow holds. Coming down to the floor, patterning our get up for future. Take a side. Press your imaginary kettlebell. Step back lunge. Front foot opens. Hinge. Sweep. Elbow. And control on your back here. Arms and legs up. We're going to do a little moving core this time. So arms and legs up, either with straight legs, depending on your hamstrings, or bent knees are fine. We're going to extend opposite arm and leg away from center, pausing, reaching, and then pulling with our core to pull those appendages back up. Extend long and pull. Extend long. Extend long. And create that tension 4 more as you pull back to center. 2. Last one. Bring those down. Same side, get up, back up. Use your hip to push, roll, pull. Find your hand. Lift, sweep. Up. Front foot moves. Up together. Bell pulls down. Pull, pull, pull. Excellent. Cossack squat. So again, we're going to be wide. This time wider than you were the last time, likely. I still like my toes slightly out. We're going to fully shift our weight and sit back in our chair. So we're sitting back into that Cossack squat. Notice my chest is up. It's not resting on my knee. Either this flat foot or this rotated foot. From here, I'm going to push up out of that and switch sitting back in the other side here. Chest is up. This heel is heavy on the floor. Push up. Sit to the other side. Chest is lifted. See what that rotation in this leg does. If you rotate it open and up. Sitting back. Rotating that other leg if you'd like to try. And up. One last time each side. Sitting low. Are you okay, Ian?
Taking your time. You don't have to try to keep up.
Oh. And up. Excellent. Walking those back together. Get up, back. Squeaky McSqueaks. Get up, back down to the floor. Other arm. Overhead. Step back lunge. Front foot moves. Chop, sweep. Hook. Elbow. Controlled to your back. Great.
Well, one she saved the hardest for the last.
Hollow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hollow hold. So arms and legs will start up at center. We're slowly going to lower arms and legs away from center. If we'd like to lift that head, shoulders up off the floor, it's because our core lifted us, not because my head pulled me up off the floor. My knees are as straight as possible. You can probably hear me shaking. Another 10 seconds here. All work is through the center, front of our body, no low back feelings here. 3, 2, pull that back to center. Back down into our get up position. Get up, back up. Use that hip extension. Pull on elbow. Hand. Lift, sweep. Hand leaves floor. Front foot moves. Up together. Pull that bell down. Boom. Excellent. One single leg activity, and then we'll move on to our get-ups. Stand on your single leg. We're going to touch the compass. Standing on my single leg, I'm going to sit back, but tap to the front or north. Stand up tall. I'm supposed to call that noon. Noon. It's the clock. Sit back, tap 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock, depending on your leg. Sit back, tap 6 o'clock. Stand up tall, maybe sit back, and you're trying to tap 3 o'clock out here, but it might look more like tapping 4 o'clock, up tall, squeeze that glute, control the down. Same thing, other leg. To the front first for our noon on the clock, sitting back, standing up tall, keeping those hips level. Tapping 3 o'clock on the clock, and up tall. Knee is tracking that toe so it's not falling in. Sitting straight back, tapping 6 o'clock, and up, and then wrap it around. Sit back, wrap, little tippity tap, up, and through. Very nice. Shake it out. I'm going to grab a little sip, and we're going to get ready to do some get-ups. Last week, we did about 6 get-ups. We did a slow get-up, we did a regular weighted get-up, and then we did a heavier get-up. Today we're going to do 8 get-ups total, and I'm going to tell you when to go. We're going to be doing a get-up every 45 seconds. So a get-up takes about 30 to 35 seconds, and then you'll have 10 seconds, 15 seconds to get ready for the other side. Sounds great. Good. All right. I'm getting my bell. It's my kind of medium weight for me. Don't worry about what bell I use. Find a bell that's nice for you to do 8 get-ups with. We just missed a nice time, so let's just chit-chat for another 10 seconds, and then we'll get going on the other side. Okay, enjoy your cuddle. For 5 more seconds, 3, 2, at your own pace, do a get-up on this side. And it doesn't have to be a loaded get-up. Focusing on every move, slow and controlled. Two hands down, and just waiting for about another 15 seconds, and then we do the other side. How was that, Ian?
That was good. You like those rubbers rather than wood.
5 more seconds. I put him in the corner, and it's hard on the wood. 3, 2, other arm. Same pace. Whew. That was get up number 2. Yeah, we were synced. In sync. I'm Justin. 5 more seconds. Get it? 3, 2, 1. Back to that first side again. Get up number 3. I can move over. 15 seconds.
This is a 4th.
This is number 4 in 5 seconds. 3, 2, get up number 4. How are your get-ups going out there? That good.
Making that load, body weight, light load, body weight, light load. Light load, heavy load, light load, heavy load. Super effective. Stay fresh.
Round 5. Very nice, everyone.
How was our synchronicity on that one?
I wasn't actually paying attention to you.
Good. Don't pay attention to you.
3, 2, number 6 of 8.
Three-quarters of the way there is my favorite number.
Yeah, last 2.
Once you get home to the last one, you choose each side.
Piece of cake.
All good.
I do like cake.
All good.
Get ready in 5 seconds. This is number 7, or our last one on this arm. 3, 2. Here we go.
Ooh, a little bit different where I started there.
Woo-wee. 10 seconds. And last get up of this series to make 8 total. And our 2 we did before for 10 get ups today. 3, 2. Here we go. There we go. I tried to be in sync. Take a break, catch your breath, have a sip. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to get ready and mentally prepared to do some squats and some push-ups here.
Rack squats?
Rack squats.
Do you remember what Lauren did to us last week? I do. We cleaned the kettlebell to that rack position and proceeded to do repetitions of our lunge. Today, we'll be keeping that same idea with the rack position, but exploring our squat.
So we have 6 minutes of work here. We start our work on the minute every time. What I'm hoping we're going to do is we're going to cheat clean this to our rack position From our rack position, we're gonna squat it 3 times on our right side. Bellow go down. Pretty much right away, cheat clean it to the other side, squat it 3 times, bellow go down. You'll turn, you'll walk out. You do the number of push-ups you've been working on, whether that's 1 awesome negative, 5 really good push-ups. You'll come back up.
Modify from your knees.
Modify from your knees. Practice everything we talk about, keeping your head in line, no chicken necks, abs braced, all that jazz. You'll come up, you'll have the remainder of that minute off, and then we'll do it all again. I haven't decided whether I'm going to change my reps on squat or keep 3s. So let's put 3s in our minds and talk about it as we go. We're going to start in 15 seconds. Any questions?
I just want to say one last thing. I'm again waiving my load. I'm going to aim for 3 and 3 and always be at 3. I'm going to have a light load for my first set, a little heavier load for my second.
5 seconds.
Back and forth.
So we're starting in our rack to squat. 3, 2, cheat clean, squat stance 3. Elbow stays in tight, even in both feet, core braced. Bell goes down. Use your hinge to rack it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 2 hands. Last week I did 3 push-ups. I believe I'm going to do 4 this week. And then I'm going to come up and take a little break and tell Ian to pull his shoulder blade back, keeping it stabilized as he does that single arm push-up. We're coming up to round 2 here. I am going to up my squats. I'm going to go 4 each side this time. 3, 2, 1, rack, squat. 3, think about where that forearm is, and then it's on your body and not chicken winging out. Other side when you're ready.
That was heavier.
When we're doing those squats, very important to keep that ab brace at the bottom of your squat. Keeping that tension. Imagine your core at the bottom of your squat is a balloon, and you want that balloon full. You don't want a floppy balloon. 3, 2, round 3. I'm going up to 5. 2. Whew. Whose idea was this?
Yours.
Whew. 3 of 6. I'm going to start these next 3 rounds, and I'm going to clean with my other arm first, because I've been doing the same arm. Here we go. We're coming back down, so I'm going to do 5 one more time. Whew. 4 down, 2 to go. No problem. Taking those breaths like we did in the warm-up. 3,
Already.
Round 5. I'm on 4 squats. One more round. These squats should be with control, pulling yourself down, pushing and driving yourself up. One more round. 3, 2, I'm back to 3s. Here we go. Catch your breath. Let me know how it went. We'll just catch up with Ian here as he finishes up. Then we get to do our carries. Good. So it was 6 minutes of work there. Simple, not easy, but simple. If you still are feeling it, we're gonna get into our carries. What we've been doing is our high for 30 seconds, same arm, our medium for 30 seconds, and then our low carry for 30 seconds, switching hands, high, medium, low. 3 minutes of farmer's carries. And then that's it, says Ian. I was gonna say, and then maybe one more, but he always likes to peer pressure us. Okay, we're gonna go in 3 seconds if we're okay with that. 3, 2, cheek clean, press or push press it overhead. 30 seconds, bells overhead. If you don't have room to move, you don't need to move. You could stand and march. Remember, you can go forwards, backwards, sideways. Try sideways. It's harder than you might think. 3, 2, to my hardest position here, my rack position. Trying to keep on my upper body even. This camera here is nice to have because it gives me some feedback as I get lazy. Or tired, I should say. Check yourself out in a mirror if you can. Or just think about where you are. I'm dripping. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 2 hands, low carry. Keep that shoulder up in its socket. When I find this one really challenging, sometimes I just do it stationary. Try to keep the weight off of my leg and weight even in both feet. I find that very challenging. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, hinge. Bell down safe. Shake it out. 3, 2, second round. Or second side, I should say. Yeah. It's gotten a little bit of heavier weight over this hour here.
Before he said that front, back, sideways.
5 more seconds.
Maintain the integrity of the shoulder.
And rack it. Vertical forearm here. Don't let that hip carry the load like a baby on your hip. Keep that hip underneath you. or anything that gets heavy for that matter. Oh, see that? It juts out.
Narrow base.
I know. I'm just staying stationary. My base is pretty narrow. 5, 3, 2. Last low carry. Oh.
Those other side abs, Lauren. Other side abs.
Oh, I look good in my screen here.
Yeah.
I meant even, not good. 10 more seconds. This has been tough for me tonight, I'm not gonna lie. 5, 3, 2, hinge. Oh, man.
And again, why do we do that? To help us in those single arm swings like we did on Tuesday. The grip endurance and that grip strength will really hopefully show up for you in that exercise.
And our pull-ups.
Pull-ups. Get back to the pull-ups.
Let's stretch a little bit to finish. I think that's always nice.
Excellent. No more farmer walks?
So, I'm done tonight.
Great.
You can go ahead if you'd like. I'm going to revisit our bear, what we did earlier. Hands behind us. Let's fall both legs into that extra internal rotation gently. Both legs rotating in. And then both legs opening up into that hungry bear there. And now let that roll a little bit. Let's, for the first set, keep our chest forward to where it's pointing. So mine's pointing across the room. I'm going to leave my chest pointing across the room, but try to rotate through my internal and my external rotations there. Seeing what that's like.
Pivoting on heels, is that kind of right?
Yeah, I pivot on heels. This is correct. Whoops, I'm getting twisty. Now add your upper body with you. So as you pass through center, you're going to rotate. My back's going to turn away from you, and then I'm going to rotate over. So I'm square up over my front leg here. And maybe I'm going to do a little hinge forward over that front leg to get a nice stretch through my glute. And then I'm going to use that leg to push the floor away. I'm going to open up my back leg, trying to keep my chest square over my front knee. When that can't stay anymore, my chest is going to rotate, but my knee is still going to stay heavy. When that can't stay heavy anymore, my knee is going to follow, and I'm going to roll to the other side. Same thing this way. I square up over that front leg. I do my hinge forward. I push the floor away. I do my hinge forward. I push away. And then I stay square. I open up my back leg as much as I can. I start rotating with my upper body, keeping my front leg heavy. And then that can't stay heavy, and I join in a hungry bear to finish up. Knees prior apart, chest is lifted. Hold 4, 3, 2, and easy off. Whew. Well, that was our strength and strength and swings for tonight.
Which is more like a strength and squat on a Thursday.
Yeah, we've been squatting a bit more and doing get-ups on our Thursday, but it's been awesome. So thanks for joining. We'll see you anytime.
If today's Thursday, that means tomorrow being Friday is our Restore and Recharge practice live at our studio on YouTube at 9 a.m. On the weekend, we have the morning routine on Sunday, handstands on Saturday, and presses and plies also to round out the schedule. So
excellent.
Lots to choose from.
Lots to choose from. If it's not live, it's in the archive. Like, subscribe, and
as Lauren mentioned today in a couple of those exercises, simple but not easy. Let's try to keep maintaining our strength. We'll train with our simple strategies, and we'll see you in class really soon. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Ding dong.
Bye-bye. Thanks for coming.